Hello. Have you been eating well? Have you been taking your vitamins? Have you been exercising? That's good. Yeah, take care of yourself. It's very important. Yeah, you're very important to some people. You're very important to me as well. If you're listening here, yeah, you're important. So take care of your body, take care of yourself. By taking care of yourself, you're taking care of other people as well. Okay, well, hello and welcome to another episode of Learn with Tin, the Part of Speech series. So we are done with conjunctions. Today we are going to do drum rolls. I don't have the drum rolls effect. I'll just do it manually. It is called the preposition. That is right, the preposition. Okay, so many people, my students have been asking me, oh, teacher, what is the difference between at, on, and in when used to refer to time? Okay, we are going to discuss that here. Let's take a look at the meaning of preposition first. So, preposition links a word. A preposition links a word. Prepositions link a word to another part of the sentence. So it function as a glue or a connector. Okay. Yeah. It tells us the relationship, what the relationship is. Okay. For example, we have different prepositions referring to place or time. Okay. But anyway, we will get to know more about that. We will take it very slowly, one step at a time. I will try to speak as slowly as possible so you will be able to catch all the words. Okay, so the first and very basic rule for preposition is that it is followed by a noun, never by a verb. Okay. I notice I've been pronouncing verb as like verb. Okay. Should be verb. Okay. Preposition is followed by a noun, followed by a name. Okay. Let us do a quick review what a noun is. Okay. We have dog, money, love, some proper nouns, some names. Yeah, like Bangkok, Mary, Philippines. Okay. Pronoun you, him, us. Okay, you will know all of these noun when you go back to the very first episode of Learn with Tin. There I enumerated the different kinds of noun. So I hope that you have watched that so you can follow where we are going here. Okay? Okay. So here is a structure. Okay. Sample sentences. Let us see. We have the subject, the verb, the preposition, the noun, and some notes here. Okay. So let us read the first one. The food is on the table. The food is on the table. The food is our subject plus the verb is, the be verb is. Okay, well, you will know what kind of verb this is if you go back to the video about verbs. Okay, our preposition is on the table. This is our noun, the table, table. So preposition first and then the noun. In Japan, for you, under your blue book, to English people, to working. This is not a verb, okay? This is a gerund. This acts as a noun after the ing is attached to the word work. Okay, it has a noun value. This is not a verb. Okay. Prepositions of place. It's very easy to remember if you will look at this illustration here. Okay. If you forget what is on, above, over, in front of, beside, below, under, behind, you can always go back to this. Take a screenshot, download, save it on your phone, in your computer, draw it on the paper. You can choose whatever method you want to use so you can remember. Okay. So this is on. So the item touches the other item here. Above, there's a space between. Over means on top of it. In front, beside, below, under, behind. Okay, these are opposites. Above, below, over, under, in front of, and behind. Okay. Okay, we have here several sentences, but I am not going to read all of them. You can just pause the video, read and analyze the sentence. Okay, so we used here our prepositions from the previous page. So let me just read the first one. There is a cup on the table. On the table. Imagine this is the table, this is the cup on the table. Okay. Okay, let's talk about the prepositions of time. Okay, so a lot of, like I said in the beginning of this video, people are confused when to use at, when to use in, when to use on. So we use at for precise time. Okay, precise time like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1:30, at 12 o'clock, at 6 o'clock, at 6:30. This is a precise time, exact time, specific time. In is used for months. January, February, June, July, September, December. In June, in December, in March. We don't say on March, we say in March. Same for years. In 1999, I grew a hair. Just kidding. Um, um, century. 1 century is equals to 100 years, and long periods of time we use in. Okay. On for days and dates. Okay. So don't be confused with the months and dates. So we say in June, but if it's a date, for example, today, let me look at my calendar. Today is March 24. So this is the date today. So I'm going to use the preposition on March 24. On April 1st. Okay. Days of the week, we also use on for that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. All right. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. For all of these words or for all of these days, we use, okay. I will not eat rice on Monday. Okay. On. On Sunday. On Tuesday. Here are more examples so you can understand these prepositions better. Pause the video, read the sentences. Any questions that you have, you can send me a direct message or you can comment in the comment section. Okay. You have to notice that the use of preposition of time, preposition of time at. Sorry, I forgot to uh, make this bigger so you can see it easily. The preposition of time at, okay, at, preposition at in these sentences, we have at night, at the weekend, at Christmas, at the same time, at present, okay, is also used. Um, so in because different English is not just we don't have just one English. You know, there are many different um English that we have. We have the English, 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 English. I mean, the English people English, American English, okay, Australian English. So they have different, a slightly different um, rules and structures. So, for example, some English speaking countries use on the weekend and on Christmas instead of at Christmas and at the weekend. Okay, so don't hate yourself if you are saying on the weekend or at the weekend. It doesn't matter, people will understand you anyway. Okay, don't be too hard on yourself about grammar. Grammar is not everything in this world. When you're speaking a language, especially if you're not a professor, you are not, this is not your job. You don't really have to be so strict about it. People will understand what you mean when you say at the weekend or on the weekend. Okay, so when we say last, next, every, this, we do not use at, in, on. For example, here, I went to London last June. We don't need to say in last June. Okay? So last is our preposition. In is a preposition. You don't need to use both. Just say last June. Okay? Next Tuesday. So we don't need to use on for Tuesday because you already said next. Every Easter and this evening. Okay, so this is the first part of the prepositions. There is part two coming up really soon. Um, maybe tomorrow. Yeah. I'm going to upload it as soon as I can. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you learned something